What's up? We're back with part 3 of Pistol Bunch Tight End, Cross Drag. And guys, this play has multiple setups, multiple variations you can run. So every couple of minutes along this video, I'll talk about a new setup or why I like a certain adjustment. So make sure you stay tuned for the whole video because I'm going to go through different breakdowns and how to beat different coverages and how to adjust if your opponent's, adjusting to what you're running on the field. Also at the end, I'll have some gameplay footage from running this play to give you guys a couple looks at what it looks like live before I break down full game footage. Setup number 1, you see here we're max protecting, putting the inside bunch receiver on a slant and motioning to the right. This one you can run with the bunch setup either to the short side of the field or the wide side. It really doesn't matter. And most importantly, against man coverage, because of the motion, this slant route almost always kills man coverage. You see, he's just wide open. So if they don't base the line, he's usually open because of the motion. But if they base the line, once you motion that receiver over, the far right cornerback in man coverage now becomes manned up on that receiver, so he's still going to be wide open. As you see here, again, he's just way ahead of that receiver, or that cornerback, I'm sorry. But once they start to use that and try to stop that, then that's when this deadly crossing route coming from left to right on that middle bunch receiver will absolutely just leave your opponent lost because they're running all the way left with the slant, and then boom, you hit them with the crossing route on the opposite side of the field. The far left receiver with the setup, every now and then I'll put him on a fade just to get him out of the way. Sometimes I feel like he gets in the way of the crossing route. So if you want to do that, feel free to put that left receiver on a fade and you'll be good to go there. Because we're max protecting, we are not worried at all about these 3-4, 1-4-6 blitzes. They don't phase us. We're blocking 7, and the way Pistol Bunch is set up, you're going to be able to pick up these blitzes. From there, it's all about leaving your user opponent shook. He's on an island. Does he run all the way left with the slant, or does he run back towards the right with the crossing route? Make your user opponent pick. Most people want to use their hook zone. Put them in a position where they have to pick which guy they're jumping to. Then you just be patient and go the other way. So what's great here is against all the coverage defenses, we have that beat. With only 3 routes on the field, just want to put that in mind. Here, you have either a slant route, or you can use or catch that crossing route. You see we beat cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. It doesn't matter what sideline zone is on the field. That crossing route's going to get behind it and be able for you to throw that user catch pass. Because of that, if you want to put that tight end on a streak to pull deep zones further downfield, that's another tactic. At the end of the day, your opponent's going to have to run with that deep crossing route. At that point, you're going to be able to user catch a slant and make an easy catch and go from there. Now, earlier today, I broke down Saints Flood. And you remember from that video, we're motioning over a drag route and user catching it as a potential quick pass option. But you can also do that from cross drag. So you're going to mix up your setup, you're motioning this receiver over, and you're either running a slant or a quick pass towards the sideline. So your opponent doesn't know what they need to do. Do they need to sprint towards the middle and left side of the field? Or do they need to run to the right? With that setup, I just block the running back, fade route, the tight end onto the delayed fade, and the reads are pretty much the same, but now you just have a quick pass option. And unlike maybe waiting for a slant, now you just hit the delayed fade. Now, another wrinkle you can throw in here is I come out in this play flipped when I'm on the left hash mark. I'll put the running back on a wheel, flip the formation, block the tight end, and put the left receiver on a fade. Now, I'll link the video from my Deuce Close breakdown about why flipped running back wheel routes are so effective. So you run this setup, you motion that drag over again. So here's what you got going on. You have a motion drag quick pass. You have a flat running back wheel combo on the left that they're going to have to use their cover. You have the crossing route they have to use their cover. So on the right side, you have a crossing route and a drag they have to cover. Then you also still have a wheel and a flat that they have to cover because the running back wheel is going to be wide open. So if your opponent wants to run zone, they're just shook. There's no way they can stop it. This is an impossible to defend play in zone coverage. Everyone runs zone coverage, and you're going to leave your opponent clueless because you have quick pass options, deep route options. So this play is just money. I love coming out of this play out of the huddle. So check out this gameplay footage, and I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow.